Today, we're gonna say goodbye to Theodore. And one of the most common things I've asked about Theodore is why aren't you adopting him? He seems perfect, he's bonded with your family, you've had him for close to a year at this point, and we took him through hip replacement surgery because he has hip dysplasia. The surgery was a wild success. So we put him up for adoption through the rescue that I volunteered with, and this really, really awesome family wants to adopt him. I wanted to talk a little bit about that here. And then after that, I'll end it with showing you some of my favorite memories of Theo, because I think if I try to explain them, I'll just be a mess, and I don't really want to do that on camera. So Mikey and I actually decided to adopt Theodore. We actually did. Like at one point we sat down and we said, we're gonna adopt him. And we practiced how we would ask the rescue permission to foster fail, to keep him. I prayed on it, I meditated on it, I thought about it, and when I visualized myself adopting him out to the perfect family, I had this overwhelming sense of peace. And it was at that moment that I realized Theodore is here to serve a greater purpose. I made this dog vlog that you're watching right now for a very specific and to me extremely important reason, and that is to inspire and to ignite other people in the community like you to get out there and foster a rescue dog. Adopt, don't shop, go walk a shelter dog if you can't foster. And the biggest objection I get when I try to encourage somebody to foster is, I won't be able to let them go, Rachel. Like, it's gonna break my heart when I bring a dog into my house and I have to let go. And let me tell you, it is hard, it is difficult. But what I tell people is, when you have a foster dog and you find that family that dog connects with instantly, that you know can give that dog as good of a life as you could, if not better, everything comes full circle. And then it starts to make sense of why it's important to foster and help dogs find homes, because it keeps dogs out of the shelter, it saves their life, it changes the whole world. I tell that to people all the time, and something I've realized and learned is that telling somebody something versus showing somebody something are vastly different things. They're two different things. So I've fostered over 40 foster rescue dogs at this point, just in the last 2 years. And I've never had a foster fail. It was my personal commitment that when I started this journey, I would never foster fail. I made that decision for a few reasons. The main reason is I wanted to show people, not just tell them, not just write it down, but I wanted to show them that you can give the dog up. And yes, it's hard, and yes, there's tears, and yes, there's a little piece of you that goes with that foster dog every time you let one go to a great family, but you can do it. The other huge reason is, if I foster failed and I adopted every foster dog that came into our home, then eventually I wouldn't have room. I wouldn't be able to bring any more foster dogs in. And then I'm one less person in the world to help keep dogs alive. And that means something to me. I will hopefully be able to convince just one person who was sitting on the fence about fostering because they were afraid of the pain that would come along of having to adopt the dog out and saying goodbye. I will hopefully convince that one person to go ahead and take the risk and take the leap to foster, because they'll be able to see that yes, it's hard, and yes, it's scary and sad to say goodbye, but it is possible. And you become stronger for it, you become better for it, and so does the dog. I will love this dog for the rest of my life. Theodore is my heart dog. That means that he will forever be a part of me, and the lady that is going to adopt him, guys, it was love at first sight. When they met, and that's not the first family he's met, I'll be honest, but with her I knew. With her I knew that she would give him a life, honestly, probably better than I could. And I can't wait to see all the updates, which I will absolutely share with you guys on what an amazing life he's gonna live. She's going to love this dog probably more than I ever could. And that's just how I knew that she was perfect for him. I'm gonna end this with showing you some clips and pictures of some of my favorite moments and some of the best moments that we've had with Theodore over the last 8-9 months, because I want to end this video on a happy note. All right, we just got here. Let's go meet him. Isn't he so cute? Come on. There you go. Good job. Yeah. That's a good boy. We believe Theodore has something going on with his hips, possibly hip dysplasia, but I don't want to speculate. We just finished at the vet for Theodore. Like we suspected, Theodore has hip dysplasia. I'm candidly, I'm worried about the cost. I mean, it's not inexpensive. It's thousands of dollars. His take back for surgery. This is our first time attempting to take Theodore outside. Mikey just got home from work.